Hey guys, my name is Yelena and welcome back to my channel. I hope you will like today's video. We're gonna do 2-tier cake for 50th anniversary, and I'm gonna show you how I will put it together. So here is my crumb coated cake. It's 9 inches round for the bottom tier, and I have 6-inch round for the top tier. And because of the certain design, so to put this cake together, I'm gonna start with icing top tier, but I'm gonna do top only. So all I'm gonna do right now is just even it out, make sure it's level. Just like so. Make sure it's nice and even, and just smooth the sides a little bit so nothing sticks out. So make sure it's all nice and flat, just like that. And that will be all for right now. Now let's put dowels. When I have tiered cakes, I always put dowels in. This is Wilton dowel. You can find in a craft store, Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I always pre-mark spots where I want to put my dowels in, kind of help me eyeball it better. So for 2-tier, I usually put just 4 for the bottom tier. So start with first and mark with your finger where the top meets the dowel, and I usually pull just a little bit and mark it with your knife just a little below that, and carefully remove the dowel. Just wiggle it out. All right, so I'll go ahead, wipe all the icing off, clean it off. Like so. And now let's go ahead and cut it. So go ahead, find your little notch that you made with your knife. Okay, and make sure you cut it straight. Make sure it's not angled. So just pay attention to this one. There we go. Ta-da! Now for the next one, of course, I'm using my piece that I already cut and line it up. And then you mark dowel again with the knife where you want to cut it. There we go, the second piece. Now for the third piece, I'm coming back again to the first dowel that I cut, and you can tell that it's first one because it still has cake inside. And the reason I do that, because that way your dowels, if you need to cut more than just a couple dowels, if you cut next dowel after another, they will grow in measurement on you. So that's why I always come back to the first one. That way they'll be all the same height. All right. So there we have it. And of course, the one with the cake, go ahead and stick it in the hole where it came from, the first one. All right. So see how it goes right below the surface. Not too deep, but just enough. If cake sits on top, it will get stuck. On the icing. That shouldn't be push cake. And again, when you push the dowels, make sure it's straight, not on the angle or anything. Straight in. There we go. Now, again. Some will yell at me right now, but that's how I do it. Put the top right on top. All right, make sure it's all even. That's in center. Make sure it sticks to the cake. I usually push a little on top. And I'm gonna color icing in gold. So I'm using AmeriColor. And let's go ahead and ice the top tier in gold icing. All right, now we want to make the top tiers gold, so I'm gonna use its PME Pearl Luster Spray. And I didn't want to run my airbrush for this because if you spray pearl in airbrush, it gets clogged a lot. But this is very quick and easy. So just short movements, don't overspray, do lightly. You can always go second layer in certain spots, but easy does it. And spray pearl and it will look, to me it looks like gold. There we go, just make sure it's all covered. And some spots may look a little heavier than the others, but if it sits a little bit, it will even out. All right, now for the bottom layer, we're gonna do rosettes, and I'm gonna color it in an ivory color. And I'm gonna use tip Wilton 1M. That's my favorite tip for anything rosettes, swirls. It makes the perfect swirl. All right, and the circle motion, let's go ahead and pipe our rosettes. Make sure to keep back straight to the cake side. That way you don't pipe whole bunch of icing on a cake, because this design can get very heavy very quick. All right. right, so just go round and make sure you touch the bottom of the cake, covering it. Now second row will go in the between of the rosettes that we already have, and then I'm gonna end up with 3 rows on the side and then 1 row on top. So kind of space the sides of your rosettes so you know where you're going, how far you go, how big the rosettes. All right, just like so. Okay. And the top row will go, make sure it touches, of course, the bottom part of the rosettes and comes all the way to the top. Just like that. And again, it goes between the rosettes. So this way, when you pipe the top part, they will meet at the edge of the cake. And it will be pretty. All right, just like that. Now the part on top, I'm gonna do just 1 swirl, but make sure it goes all the way from the side to the edge of the cake. So just 1 motion. Yeah, start in the middle, make sure it comes to the edge. All right, and continue this all the way around. There we have it. Very nice and easy, but always looks so elegant and so bridal. Perfect. Now for the top, I made the numbers. And of course it's number 50. All right. And I painted them gold on each side. So let's go ahead and stick them on the top. So I'm gonna hold them both close to each other and kind of eyeball it. Make sure there's enough space in the cake and push them all at the same time. And of course, make sure it goes on straight, not angled. And there you have it. Nice and easy. Happy 50th anniversary, guys. Don't you think the top tier looks like gold? And here's our rosettes. Super. I just love this cake. All right. If any of you interested how I make that number, go ahead, leave me a comment down below. So if I get about 50 comments, I can make another video. So give me a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't been, and love you guys so much. See you next time. Bye.